Welcome back to Let's Play Fantasy Star, the end of the millennium. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? How's everybody been? I hope you guys had quite a great holiday season. I know I have. Because I am now the proud owner of an Xbox. If anybody hasn't heard the news, yeah. My life is complete. Anyway, moving on from that sort of news, we're now going into some knee-deep territory in this game. You see, now that we've pretty much have the Arrow Prism, well, we're going to the unknown fourth planet, Rykros. It doesn't matter where you go, but, you know, it's going to take you somewhere. Are we going in the right direction? We are on course. Is it an island like the air castle? Or is it an artificial satellite like Zalon or Kuran? If we keep to this course, we will leave the Algo solar system. We have no choice but to keep going. Wow, this is astounding. Hey, it's the Air Prism again. Whew, you scared me. What happened? Chas, look. It's a planet. A planet has suddenly appeared. That can't be. There's no indication on the radar. It's not Motavia. It's not Desolius. And of course, it's not Palma. There's no such planet in my database. This must be Rykros. So we find ourselves on Rykros. Welcome, protectors. Welcome. What was that? There's a voice reverberating in my head. I am the Ruth of Rykros. I remain in this land to pass on the secret of the genesis of Algo. Just as I thought, this is Rykros. Yes, it is. This is Rykros, the fourth planet in the Algo solar system. What? The fourth planet? There are only supposed to be 3 planets in the Algo solar system. Motavia, Palma, and Desolius. Rykros is a planet that has been protected by a powerful and invisible barrier. No normal being is able to see or even sense it. I didn't know such a planet existed. Moreover, the planet's orbit is highly elliptical. It only gets close to Algo once every 1,000 years. So, it's an orbit like that of a comet. The air prism shows the way when Rykros returns. So this is what they mean by return. And that's why it was hidden till now. Naruth! We came all this way here because we wanted to find out what we can do about the profound darkness. What is the profound darkness? Why is it causing disasters in Algo? And exactly where is it now? We were told that all the answers would be found here. Now tell all! You courageous protectors who came all the way to Rykros. I have much to tell you. But first you must perform a task. There are two towers in Rykros called the Courage and Strength Tower. Go meet the guardians of those two towers. When you return, I will truly recognize you as protectors, and will then tell you all you seek to know. Protectors? Are you testing us? Yes, I am. But please understand this is absolutely necessary. I guess we'll have to do it. Come on, guys, let's go. Please hurry. Already the hand of darkness stirs towards this planet. Beloved ones, I await your return. And we get instant healing. Awesome. Now, yes, we're actually at Rykros. And believe it or not, this is the place you really want to be at. But first, before we go on our journey, let's get a few things, like a trimate, a guard sword, and a telepipe. Oh, but there's something else in there. A guard shield. Now, of course, the guard sword is definitely going to Chaz. Anything else regarding that? We'll have to go to both towers. There's also a third, but we'll have to make a return trip. We'll have to make a return trip in order to do that. And here's our new enemy, Deathbearer. And he done hit hard. But he falls before us, and we get some nice experience for our efforts. Ouch. Ouch. Our next new enemy is the Crimson Heads. And they too hit hard. But they too are worth a lot of experience. So it is best to actually train a little bit here while on this planet. And if you're lucky, that happens. Now, of course, since these enemies are pretty damn powerful, it's best to exercise the most extremist of cautions. For if you're not careful, well, that might happen. But yeah, the thing is, he can cast seals as well as attack. But I mean, look at that experience. Just over 2,000? Oh, yes. So, in the center is, of course, the Silence Tower. Now, you're probably wondering why am I saying there are three towers? Well, there are. The third is one that you shouldn't go into without the final weapon of the game. So therefore, it's best if you don't go in a tower because there'll be a voice or a force telling you not to go into that tower. So it's best to not do that. Rather amazing how. Wow, that's nice. It's rather amazing that since I've been away for about a couple of days, it hasn't changed much. But to those who did respond to the 12 one shots of Christmas, thank you. Because some of the games I just showcase for you guys is just basically something that, most people don't know about. Or most people seem to forget. Nice. And Chaz levels. Now, around here, what you may want to do is you want to level around maybe 40-ish, almost 50-ish. But the good thing is, since I've been doing quite a good amount of leveling, by the time I actually get to the final part of the game, which I'm kind of already almost there, it'd be in the best interest just to, try for yourself. So I'm going to save here. And this is the Strength Tower. I chose the Strength Tower first because, well... Oh, we got a new enemy. Illusionist. Curse. Death to you! Oh, how cute. Do you know who I am? I'm Rune, fool! Yes, that never gets old. I don't care what happens. That never gets old. Now we got Blade right and Hawken left. And they can fuse if you allow them to fuse. It's a good thing I keep the Dream Mod on Rune. Because the way he is... And new enemy, Blood Saber. And he falls in one shot. And here we find a Moondew. Now, it is good to find everything you can while you're in here because there's half of the guard claws in this tower and the other half is in the other tower. Let's see, what do I want to get rid of? The Silver Tusk. Now, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to not wear it. If that makes sense. And here we find another Moondew. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know where to go? Quite simple. This will take you to the boss. And the boss will definitely fuck you up. So I just had to show you where the boss is. But before we actually go and take on the boss of this tower, we have our enemy, Lee Falcon. Yeah, this enemy is very Falcon. And they cast Gizan. And Tando. And all of them not so nice at all. So yes, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you cast Gyres, Nagra, and make sure you take them out. Very nice. Like I said, yes, it is very easy to not know where you're going if you don't know where you're going. So that's why I just showed you where the boss is. But I'm not going to take the boss on quite just yet. All nines and all eights. Oh, it's so cute. So very cute, very cute. But we're going after all the chests first. And we find the guard rod. Hmm. A guard rod. Hmm. Yeah, let's do that. Just have to make sure there's nothing left before proceeding any further in this dungeon. I forgot that was on. In here we find another guard claw. So the guard claws are in here. Which means we have a fresh batch of guard claw. Yes, a fresh batch of guard claw will make your day. Even though we've done away with the killing power. But that's okay. That's what Rune's here for. He's here for flattening. Ren's here for blasting. And we're here for hacking and slashing. God damn it, I don't want to hear no Tarzan. Anyway, yes, Tarzan is playing in the background, but I don't really care for it. See? So very easy to leave the tower and then come back to it. And that's why I did what I did, because it makes sense. Oh, I almost forgot what the guard claw, not the guard claw, the guard rod does. The guard claw does this. Well, if we can actually get into another, we can, thank you. As I was saying, the guard rod can do this. That's right, it heals everyone. Well, except for Ren. But yeah, as you can see, most of our people are around level 40-ish. I mean, we have Ren at 41, Chaz at 44, Rika at 47, and Rune at 40. And Rune is very close to leveling. So always nice. Because before you take on the final boss in the game, you ought to be around level 45 or over. Preferably if you are over level 45, you're okay. I think the smart thing we're going to do before we take on the bosses are, well, grab and go. Now, now the interesting thing about the bosses are their resistances. One has high mental resistance, and one has high physical resistance. Oh, yes, and you can also Better. Yeah, that's right. That's a new enemy, a Better. So I think I showed you most of the enemies here on this planet. Have I? Yes, I think I have. Now you can also travel via Ice Digger. I I think the best vehicle is the Ice Digger for this planet. Yes, it is the best one. It has high hit points as well as a double beam cannon. High hit points and a double beam laser cannon. Now, if there's something wrong with that, I don't know what is. And Rune gains a level. And possibly another stock charge. Mm. So, for the most part, what you're going to deal with is just that. So, this gives Rune the chance to be a healer. So,
we're going to now is we're going to the other tower, which is the Courage Tower. We went to the Strength Tower and we went to the Courage Tower. So, why am I going through all this? Why, in order to get all the goodies, we had to go through both towers. Plus, well, a little training doesn't hurt. Let's see, let's go here. Because again, we're going to get all the treasures. All the treasures first, then take on the dungeon itself. So yeah, this episode, it's all about raiding treasures. Oh, and here we find a guard robe. Oh, Rune, I think this is yours. Indeed, we will take that. Because better defense is always a plus in my book. I do believe there are 2 guard males here, though. I think they're in both towers, so therefore, one I'm going to have to fight for, and one I'm just going to have to... Very nice. One I'm definitely going to have to fight for. And one I'm just going to have to... One I'm just going to basically have to break somebody's ass for. But what's more important than that is... Well... Getting a special equipment called the rings. And why is that so important? Well, you'll see. But we will not do it in this part. There, of course, are 4 rings, and therefore 4 rings, you know. 4 people. But there's also a 5th ring. Or I might be wrong. I think there is just only 4 rings. Oh, please, dude. A death spell on an android. Really? And you're going to cast Handle. And Rika gains a level. Wunderbares. It's always Wunderbares. Plus, if I do happen to get lost, I can always cast Hinas and leave. But seeing as how I usually just run away from every battle, when I was younger, I used to run away from most likely any battle here just to get to the boss. Then I kind of found out it didn't work. and I had to fight. So therefore, I just had to go in there screaming. Like, ah! Something like that. Anyway, we're going up here. And we find guard mail. Oh, you bastards. Well, one of the two guard mails, anyway. Dude, that was uncalled for. But you know what? That's okay. We find guard armor and guard mail. I think we found our armors. Let's equip the guard mail. And I do believe that is for Ren. Yes. The guard armor. Which is by far the strongest armor in the game. If you get Guardian armor, that's what it means. Guardian armor. So we have the Guardian sword, Guardian mail, the Guardian claws, and the Guardian robe. Then we can pretty much gather what's going to be like the final badge of armor in this game. But for Chaz, it's not his final weapon. But I think we've just settled things, though. And we've settled them quite nicely. And you see why I took care of the wizard first. Oh, snap! Oh, I forgot about this here, which is... let's see, that's a Stardew. Yeah, I got something stronger than a Wookiee anyway. Oh yeah, let's use one of our Stardews. Just to save us the trouble of actually picking up anything else and saying that, we got too much stuff. It's always good, Shift, right. Mm-hmm. Shift this. As long as you don't shift into turbo. Because really, I take offense. Now we're going to take care of the blade right first and the Hawking left. Gotta make sure he doesn't form. Because really, nobody likes fusions. Unless if it's Dragon Ball Z fusions. Well, I guess you're not confused. And you're all by your lonesome. Oh, how sad. Too bad for you, sir. Yes. You must die for a cause. Because really, sir, we just don't like you. Well, really, we don't have to fight these guys. I've been here. I think I've taken care of everything that I need to take care of. Yeah, I've definitely taken care of what I need to take care of. At least until I reach the boss. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. And in the next part, we shall take on the dungeons properly. So stay tuned as more Let's Play Phantasy Star: The End of Millennium returns after this.